Y'all have no idea how much I was waiting for this album. I actually never listened to an Elton John full-on album, but I know of Elton John, one of the legends in music, and he found a way to literally record a freaking 16-track album during the quarantine, like many other artists. But what made this unique is the amount of features that's on this project. Dua Lipa, Surfaces, Young Thug, Nicki Minaj, my guy Stevie Wonder. I mean, literally, I'm ready for this. Now, he mentioned that this was an album that stepped him out his box, and it honestly gave him the opportunity to be a musician again. So I'm curious to see if it's a lot of writing from his part. Is it gonna be a lot of singing, just him on the production side? I don't know, but I'm about to review it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Stevie TV fam, like this video. Let's get it to about 50 likes, and let me know in the comment section what's y'all favorite Elton John song. No, like really, like what should I listen to? Cause this is my first Elton John album. Master Steve, y'all. Hey man, that's a really good first song. It was fun. The bass was just grooving the entire time. It gave you that disco vibe. Lyrically, very impressive. I did wish that Dua Lipa had a little bit more singing. I liked her on the hook, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, she sounded so nice along with Elton John. I thought she was gonna come in with like a full-on verse and just take it over. But nevertheless, the Elton John Dua Lipa combination is just great. I mean, they both are great singers. They can hold their tones and they really sound great with their textures together, for sure. Yo, apparently Young Thug and Elton John is like cool as hell. Like, apparently they met like, I don't remember if it was a concert or something, but they ended up collabing together and they clicked. Like, apparently Elton John's first lover's name was Jeffrey. Obviously Young Thug's real name is Jeffrey. So fun fact if you didn't know that. But what threw me off about this song was just the singing. I don't know, something about the hook and then the hip hop piece of it just kind of sounded kind of weird to me. Young Thug, the way he came in was fire. I thought his verse was phenomenal. I did enjoy the first half of Nicki Minaj's verse, but then the singing kind of just like, you know, I wasn't feeling it as much. It was just two different textures. Like, it went from like a Elton John, you know, normal type song, and then add like a whole nother element, which is cool, but you know, definitely not my favorite. If you lift him up, you might just touch the sky. Turn it all around, 'cause we gotta trust in love. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. This song is the exact reason why I love Surfaces. Oh my gosh. I love those happy-go-luckies type songs. Like, you just feel good in the inside. And just the lyrics itself, it just feels so motivating. It feels so good. Like, I even like Elton John on the second verse. I thought the melodics for Surfaces was phenomenal. The harmonies were great. The production was phenomenal. I love the little bells that they put in there, as well as the jazzier tones with the piano in the background. And hands down, my favorite one so far. Wow. Apparently he wrote this entire song without any type of melody or any type of instrumentation or anything. He just wrote this full on out before he started producing. And you see how full this freaking song sounds? Like, this is one of the fullest songs that I've heard so far on this album. Learn to Fly was also full vocally, but production wise, oh my gosh, the amount of layers. I mean, there was a violin on there. Piano was on there. It went back in time with like the older school drums, but I really love it. I really love how full it sound. The feeling I got from it was amazing. And I mean, just the message of the song, like, it just speaks for itself. Maybe nothing compares to you. I wouldn't trade 1,000 lives for the one I have. Others were doing you wrong. Give everyone love until you made me believe it all. Man, that is some really good songwriting. Alright, Rina, you can sing, you know what I'm saying? I hear you out here. I mean, how can you hate this song? I like the acoustic and the electronic elements. The piano is still consistent in there in the background. It had those big moments where everything just sounded so full. And she wrote it for the LGBTQ sisters and brothers. She wanted to send a message and say that this is a safe space. And I applaud that, because I mean, you can only imagine the amount of people who either got kicked out or going through so much just for being who they want to be. And in reality, it shouldn't be that way. They shouldn't go through that. So many examples of all of the good times we had. Other than them making Black sound like T-Pain or Lil Wayne when he's in autotune, I don't think it's a bad song. I listen to Black pretty often, so you know, to hear him like that, it's kind of like, well, dang, all right, you know. Oh. Bro, his piano is on a whole other level. Hey, I like every single thing about this song. 6 minutes, but at the same time, I don't even mind it. From the freaking guitar to the instrumentation itself, the piano. So many different layers, and it just works so well together. And then Miley Cyrus, her vocal performance is amazing. Everyone's vocal performance, it just works so well with this song. It makes you honestly feel as though you're at a concert and you just listening to or witnessing just such amazement, you know? This has so many builds, it has those bigger moments, but at the same time, it gets right back to like a drum break where it gets more calmer during the verse. This song has a lot, man, and it did it so well. I love it. And I'm loving those violins, orchestrated sounds that's going on in the background. Man, I love it. I love it. Even though it's a dance song, they still find ways to add so much instrumentation throughout the song. Fun dance track. I dig it. Okay, giving me some Charlie Brown vibes already. Bro, they took it to the happy movie scene, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that was beautiful. I loved the freaking choir that was in there throughout the track. Stevie Wonder, oh my goodness, Stevie Wonder killed it. The harmonica midway in the song, oh, that was lovely. The instrumentation that went throughout it was just phenomenal. Literally, while I was listening to this song, it reminded me of I Just Called to Say I Love You by Stevie Wonder. It just gave me that same feeling with Finish Line. So this is definitely a top song for me. I gotta give it to Elton John, man. A well done album. It was very diverse. So many different styles. There was a lot of rock elements. There was a lot of pop. There was a lot of disco vibes. There was some hip hop up in there. But then there was also some ballads and some really feel-good songs. Me personally, my favorite tracks was Finish Line with Stevie Wonder, Nothing Else Matters with Miley Cyrus, and Learn to Fly with Surfaces. I feel like those were just my style, 100%. Except for the Nothing Else Matters. Not something I usually listen to, but I really do respect Miley Cyrus to the point where it makes me want to listen to it over and over. My least favorite song was The Pink Phantom. Like I said, Black in autotune just didn't really hit for me. Overall, I am impressed. I can't compare it to his other albums, so I do want to listen to his other albums after listening to this, just to kind of compare and see, you know, how different this one is. I just love the songwriting, the production, the amount of instrumentation throughout the album. There was nothing the same, and I really do dig that. Elton John really found a way to bring so many different unique styles together in one project, and yes, it's very different throughout the project, but it works. It just shows you how talented Elton John is, just to be able to bring so many different people together and make it sound really good. And will I come back to this album? Yeah, I would. So, Moment of Truth, is it good or bad? You already know, man. I mean, it's a good for me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment below how y'all felt about the album. We about to hit 3K subscribers. Help me get there, man. Till then, remember your only limitations are those in your own mind. Stevie TV out.
Mr. Steve, y'all. I told her, like, I knew it was gonna